Hey Einstein, what's up? Okay, so the stream is live. Okay, basically what I'm doing today is again we're doing holdout, doing a strategy on holdout again, and why again is because I have something to say. Well, I kind of screwed up yesterday's stream. Um, I have to apologize for that because I had a mod that affected the loud mechanics. I accidentally left a mod running that affected holdout, so the enemies were kind of easier. So yesterday's stream wasn't, well, it was inaccurate, it wasn't good, it was bad in that sense. So here am I today to redo holdout, to redo the strategy that I did yesterday. So after yesterday, I've tested the strategy that I have mentioned, and it works. It still works. It does get more frantic, does get more exciting, but it isn't. Basically, the strategy still works. So I'm going to go through the strategy again, and then we are going to do another round. This time, I will be doing with Wolf Hut. Of course, I removed any mods that would have interfered. So all this is just pretty basic: drag and drop inventory, music control. All this shouldn't mess with holdout. I've tested it a few times. It doesn't mess with holdout, so it should be safe. So let me just, yep. So today we are going to do holdout again. Okay, so my strategy for holdout is to do it with bots because the modifiers in holdout are pretty unfair, and only bots can really kind of take the kind of damage that is being thrown at us. So what we are doing, we are just going to be supporting the bots and guarding the hostage while the bots does most of the killing. So with that said, let us look at the bot setup again. So if you have been here yesterday, most of the stuff is more or less there. Except for the weapons. The weapons, I did some testing. There are 3 sets of weapons, 3 weapons actually that are really good. Or rather, they perform more or less the same overall. The Ishma, the Reinfeldt, and the KSP 58. So you could use either of them. But I mean, of course, they do have their own pros and cons. And in this case, I've given all of them Ishmas because this shotgun does really well in close quarters. So crew abilities wise, I'm giving them piercing. This is pretty obvious. They need to pierce shields, especially when we have winter's shields. And inspiring, this is a given. And lastly, sharp-eyed. Okay, so basically why I picked sharp-eyed, actually this is quite straightforward. Because quick doesn't do anything for holdout. You can interact 25% faster, but there's no objectives where we have to interact. And sharp-eyed gives us more ammo pickup, which is great because I'm using weapons that have low pickup, so this would help. Next for crew boost is accelerator. This is pretty standard. Reload faster, swap weapons faster. And then distractor. I'm using a dodge build. I'm using crook actually. Oh, I forgot to mention, this is a no DLC holdout strategy. Yep. Okay, so, and I'm doing dodge, so extra dodge is good. And lastly, we could either go protector or reinforcer or healer. But since I don't have regen in my build, I'm going for healer. Otherwise, protector or reinforcer would work really well. The rest don't, they aren't as useful to me, so I didn't really pick them. But if I were to recommend, I would recommend accelerator and distractor. Alright, so let's now look at my setup. Okay, so I'm using crook. Crook is pretty straightforward. Whoop. Give me a moment here. Okay, I'm back. Okay, so for this I'm using Crook because I'm going for the lightweight ballistic vest for some dodge and some armor. And okay, so now let's look at my build. So the main thing about my build is we are going to be supporting the bots. We are not. We are going to be aiming for high value targets like the bulldozers, the medics, the shields, the cloakers, and SWAT turrets. Basically, we are aiming for all the specials, except for tasers. Tasers aren't really that special against bots. And also, we're going to guard a hostage. So our main build. So I'm building with that in mind. So the first thing is healing. Combat Doctor. I don't have enough points to get to ace it to get extra charges, but this is enough. 2 bags combined with 9 lives for 4 downs. That would give us a total of 20 downs, which is a lot for a single player. So that is good enough. And the next one is Converts. Converts are pretty good because they kind of take reduced damage. I'm not sure how it really works yet. I haven't really thoroughly researched this, but converts are always good. They help to tank some damage and take away some of the attention from enemies. And the next thing would be my damage system, or rather whatever you want to call it. My choice of damage would be to go overkill and overkill ace for shotgun and the platypus sniper rifle. It's called Winchester here because I'm using Wolf Hut. So that's my choice of damage, because shotguns are actually really cheap to get for the shotgun tree. You don't have to ace everything, you don't have to get everything compared to other trees. Like for example, body expertise, you would have to get a fair bit to make it really effective. And other than that, what I have is crits. I have crits here and high value target. High value target is a very good skill that works, that when you highlight specials, they take extra damage, not only from you but from everything else, from sentries, from bots, and from converts. So this is more like a amplified damage on a special, which is really good. And then I have low blow ace and unseen strike ace. So from low blow, since I have 26 consummation, the maximum I can get is 27 crit chance. But when you add in unseen strike, there's an extra 35% crit chance to 27. That is a total of 62% crit chance, which is very good. Since we are aiming for burst damage with these 2 weapons to take out bulldozers, to take out the SWAT turrets, and the winter shields, which has very high health. Okay, one other thing is that crits actually override high value target, but that isn't really much of a problem. Some people say that you should get only one and not both, but for me I would get both because, like I said, converts, sentries, and bots benefit from this. Yep, so that's mostly it, with just a bit of extra stuff here, which is pretty straightforward. Steady grip, flashbang, resistance, bullseye, and basic scavenger. So weapons, I've chosen to use the platypus because I want to go for very high damage against bulldozers, and the judge as well. Then throwables, concussion grenade, pretty straightforward. Electric brass knuckles, very straightforward. Again, this is a no DLC build, so if you're watching and you only have the base game, this will work for you definitely. Okay, so gameplay, we are going to go straight into the game and play for 9 waves of Holdout. So again, our main aim is to target all the specials and to also safeguard the hostage. Okay, so the most important part again is the setup of the AI bots and also the positioning, which I will position them in a way that they will be taking most of the attention away from us and they will be doing most of the fighting. So let's get that started. Okay, so I'm using a hard mod, using Wolf Hut just to demonstrate the health and damage that everyone is dealing. So let's see that.
Jacket, come with me. Stay still.
Okay, so I'm gonna position my AI.
You got it, man. Don't move. Stay still.
Alright, looking good. So again, we are going to go for bulldozers. I'm going to shoot the high value ones like bulldozers. And then I'm gonna guard a hostage. That's mostly it. Okay, just let me get a convert right here. Whoop. Okay, let me just grab this guy. Oh, he's dead. Okay, so we have all our converts. Just gonna chill right here and take out the specials. But I'll mostly leave the killing to the bots right now. Since this is wave 1, it isn't really much. Whoa. Alright, so that's the first wave, pretty straightforward. Okay, not too bad, looks good. Looking good. Hey, White Tigers, what's up? I'm redoing my Holdout stream from yesterday because I screwed up. I had a mod that's not supposed to be there and it made it easier, so I'm replaying it just to show that my strategy still works. So have you gotten your weekly Holdout prizes yet? Well, if not, you could try this. Whoops, sniper again. Huh, that's odd. I was having much more trouble with these guys. Well, it's okay. I'm not gonna play it much. I'm just going to go for the weekly masks, unlock all the masks, and then I'm done with it. I mean, it's basically the same thing over and over again. Not much variety for me. So I like that there's an extra mode, but yep, that's all. Just like I feel that Crime Spree is cool, but I'm not gonna play it over and over again. Oh, come on. Okay, the bots are holding out pretty well. Oh yes, I chose the platypus because it has piercing, which you would find it to be really good later when we see the what you call that? When we see the SWAT turret, you'll see that the sniper rifle actually does very well. Okay, now we are gonna start wave 3. Not too bad. I missed. Okay, where did that bulldozer go? Okay, I'm really surprised. I was having trouble earlier, and yet my bots are doing really well. So I have no idea why. Maybe they just like to perform better. Of course, that sounds really lame. Hello, hello, Cloakers. Okay, so let me know if there's if you guys can't hear me on my mic. Okay, where is that? Ah, missed. Okay, big guy, let's take him out. Hello, over here, please. Okay, another one on the outside. Huh, that was pretty fast. Okay, where is that medic? There you are. Okay, wave 4. I can't wait for the SWAT turret to show up on wave 7. Then I can show you guys how I take care of them. How I take care of it. Oh, 12k health for a winter's shield. That is kind of insane. Okay, big guy, let's take care of the fat guy. Okay, did I break his visor? Oh, there's a LMG dozer. Let's help out the bots. Oh no, Tony's down, and let's... Okay, let's take out the dozer as soon as possible. Okay, that's great. They are safe now. Let's take out the irritating ones. Okay, the shields are pretty irritating. Let's take them out. Woo, awesome. Whoa, ow. Okay, bulldozer, time to take him out. Another one. That was pretty quick. Okay, let's try to go for his visor and go for these two guys. Okay, I'm running out of ammo. I need to go and grab. Oh no! Okay, got him. Come on, come on. Okay, good. Okay, so that's wave 4. Not too bad. Not too bad. Okay, let me just drop all my med packs here. Okay, so now we are at wave 5. Looks like the bots are still handling themselves pretty well. Okay, that's odd because... As in, what's odd is that my bots are actually handling themselves really well. Oh, no, 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 no. There you are. Okay, medics first. No. Okay, got him. Whoa, whoa. Why are you shooting me? Okay, that is a lot of shields. I need better help them out. Oh, I'm out. Okay, let's take out some shields before my bots gets overwhelmed. Okay, that's wave 5. Scarface just went down. Not a big deal. Okay, we are doing pretty well. We are up to, what's next? Wave 6. Okay, as you can see, the score on the left, or rather the kill count, the bots are actually doing most of the kills with the ISMA shotgun. They are actually all using the same ISMA shotgun. While I'm just chilling here in this spot. Well, Payday 2 skins, you can get them from... You know you can get them from the weekly save drops, right? You don't need to spend any money to get them. You just need to play a couple of a few hours every week to... Oh wait, you should drop after... It should drop at the end of a mission. Yep, so that's how you get skins. Okay, so just to mention again why I'm actually doing this stream again. I actually did this stream yesterday, but I kind of screwed up. I had some mods running that kind of made it easier. So I'm redoing my strategy. This is a no DLC build, no strategy that uses bots. So if any of you are having sniper... Okay, so if any of you are having trouble, you can try this strategy. It works pretty well. I will cover the build again. I will cover the aim and the build again at the end of the stream after we finish, after we are done with Holdout. Yep, which should be pretty soon. Now we are at wave 6. Next wave should be when the SWAT turret appears. So we'll see. Okay, wave 6 is done. The next wave is where... The next wave is where the turret will be here. Oh, come on. And I'm gonna take out the turret with the platypus. Oh gosh, I'm missing so badly. Oh, ow! Damn it. Okay, I thought I wouldn't go down. I thought I wouldn't go down for this entire holdout, but turns out I was wrong. Okay, not again. Okay, that sniper guy is irritating. Well, but I'm gonna try converting and see how well he does. I doubt he'll do very well. Okay, I'm gonna have to reposition Tony later. Okay, that's wave 7 is... Okay, the SWAT turret is not here. I have no idea why. That's a good thing, I guess. Okay, come on, Tony. Okay, there he is. Come on, Tony. Okay, time to take out the SWAT turret before the bots goes down. Yep, I am shooting the SWAT turret from here with a sniper rifle because the walls are so thin, it is actually piercing through. Well, that wasn't the main reason why I'm using the platypus sniper rifle, but if you are using sniper rifles or slugs, you could use this against the SWAT turret, which is a pretty good strategy. Okay, the SWAT turret isn't done repairing yet. Oh no. Okay, the SWAT turret isn't done repairing yet, but I have to be prepared to take it out. Okay, it is back out. Okay, let us get into a safe spot and take it out. Alright, it's out again. Okay, wave 7 looking good. Looking good. Looks like... Oh, wait! Okay, I wasn't paying attention. Oh gosh, we could have died. Okay, time to take out the shields. There's a hell lot of them with high health. Okay, we need to take out that turret. Okay, wave 7 is done. That's great. Oh no, Duke, no. Okay, we better take out that turret as soon as possible. Come on. Okay, I can't see. Oh no, I went down, damn it. Okay, it's broken, that's great. Okay, I need to bring Duke back. Oh no! Okay, time to med up. Oh, almost failed that. Okay, this is not a good time for me to get Duke back onto the front lines. But I kind of need him to be on the front lines. Oh, great, there's a sniper. Whoop, this is a cluster. A whole lot of a mess. Okay, Duke, I need you to get out there. Okay, let's take out this bulldozer. Well, Duke, they're here. That's great. Okay, take out that medic. Ah! Whoa, whoa, whoa. Okay, let us just give them a call. Pop them out. Okay, this. Okay, I almost lost that because of shield blocking. Gosh, that is crazy. Okay, so Duke is kind of like stuck here. I need to get him out back there, but I can't. Okay, let me get Duke back out there. Okay, come on, Duke. Okay, I can get right here. Okay, Duke, stay there. Okay, so we're on the last wave. I'm down to 3 concussion grenades. The bots are getting 200, near 200 kills each. And it's still not so bad. We have taken out the SWAT turret. Whoa, what are you guys doing? Oh, I need one more heavy SWAT. No! I need a convert. Okay, let us just stay here. Oh, this is bad. Okay, medics first, then the bulldozer. Wow, that's a lot of bulldozers. Okay, let me get this convert quick. Okay, that bulldozer's visor is open, that's sticking out. Awesome, look at that crit. Okay, open visor, that's a great thing. Nice crit. Ah, no. Okay, there's a medic. Okay, so we'll be done with wave 9 pretty soon. It's not too bad. It's a little bit more frantic, but it isn't as bad. Oh, that is a bad news. Okay, we will kill this one first. He's almost dead. Ha, nice. Hey Terry, I'm actually kind of almost done with my stream. I was just demonstrating a holdout strategy, but I'll be explaining about my build and my setup again, my approach at the end of this holdout. So you can stay and check that out. Yep. That is a lot of enemies. Whoa, look at that. Okay, so looks like we'll be done with wave 9 pretty soon. Yeah, we're done. Not too bad. We survived. Wow, look at that damage. Okay, that should be on the SWAT turret actually. Yeah, that is due to the SWAT turret having really high health and the high multiplier on the weak spot. So, yep. Don't have to be too shocked about it. Okay, so not bad. 62 kills. The bots done way more. The bots got about 200 kills each. Okay, so I'm gonna talk about my strategy again, just to finish up with the stream. So you have seen that I'm using a particular strategy for holdout. It works quite well. The bots are doing all the fighting, doing all the killing, while I'm actually going for the high value targets. I'm also watching after the hostage. So my approach for holdout is to play with bots. So let's first look at the bot setup. So setup wise, there are a few weapons that I think are pretty good. We have the Ishma, we have the Reinfeldt, and we also have the KSP-58. All of these are no DLC, so not a problem if you only have the base game. So the Ishma, which I just used just now, you can see that it's actually pretty good. The bots are actually firing them pretty fast and dealing pretty high damage. So you could use this for your bots. Then next, shield piercing, definitely needed. You've seen the winter shields with, I think, 12k health. That is insane. And inspiring. Actually, inspiring is not one of my top picks, but given that there's actually only 4 abilities, well, there isn't much to choose. Okay, so instead of the usual quick, which everybody uses usually, for holdout, quick has no use. There's nothing to interact with. There's no objectives. No drills to fix, nothing like that. So sharp-eyed actually works better. Players pick up 20% more ammunition, which works even better since, oops, sorry about that. Since I am using weapons that have very low pickup, like the Judge and the Platypus. So Sharp Eye works pretty well. Yep. And then Crew Boost, Accelerator, everybody's favorite. Reload faster, swap weapons faster. And for the other two, actually there's quite a few choice. Invigorator, I'm using LBV. I'm using Crook with lightweight ballistic vest. So Invigorator doesn't really do much for me. We won't be running around, so the stamina boost doesn't do much. Stockpiler. Stockpiler isn't really that useful here as well. I've done, just now we saw my stats, I did about 200 kills, so I would have gotten maybe 5 to 6 extra grenades, which would be a fair bit, but I had left actually 3 concussion grenades, so this is not really good. Concealer, I have enough concealment, so I don't really need it. I could go for concealer because the maximum I could push my concealment down is to 26. I could go for extra 3% to get an extra 3% of crit with low blow if I were to choose concealer instead, but I prefer distractor because the extra 5 dodge would be really good. And then the last one, healer, just because I don't have regen in my build. But if you do have, you could either go protector or reinforcer. Yep, so that's it for the bots. Other than that, the most important thing about bots is to position them well. Like earlier, I positioned them out in the hall instead of having them follow me around. And then finally, my build. My primary is the Platypus, which is showing the Winchester here because of Wolf Hut, or rather the Federal Inventory, and the Judge Shotgun. So let me show you. So this is Crook with the lightweight ballistic vest. Okay, so for healing and survival, I'm going actually just going for 2 medivacs combined with 9 lives ace, nothing else, no Swan Song, no Feign Death, no Messiah, because this is not 1 down. So we have 4 downs with 9 lives ace, and with 2 doctor bags, that would be a total of 20 downs that we can have without going into custody for a solo player, and that's a lot, so I don't need to ace it. Besides, I don't have enough points anyway. And the other one would be converts. Converts are actually pretty good. They are a very good tank. They help to distract, they deal some damage as well. So this is actually pretty important. So next, my damage dealing system, or whatever you want to call it, my choice of weapons is to go for the shotgun 3. Because it's relatively cheap for what I need. I just need to reload fast. Actually I don't really need this in Holdout, but the most important thing that I need is Overkill Basic and Overkill Ace. Overkill Basic is a standard, everybody uses it. Overkill Ace because Overkill Ace gives me more damage for the Platypus so that I can deal more damage. And the other ways of dealing damage is to go for crits. I have Low Blow Ace and Unseen Strike Ace combined together for a total of 62. We could go for a maximum of 65 crit rate, which is very high, but I don't have enough concealment. I only have 26 concealment, so even with Low Blow Ace, I can only get 27% combined with the 35 here for a total of 62. And then high value target. High value target is used to give amplify damage on the specials, which works for when bots, when converts, and when sentries deal damage. Once a special has been marked with high value target, everyone that does damage to them gets an extra bonus. So this is more like a team skill. It's more like a RPG version of amplify damage. While Low Blow and Unseen Strike crits, it only applies to the player itself. So having both is great. Although crits actually override high value target, but having both is still great. I could say a lot more about that, but well, definitely not here. And then some basic stuff like Shockproof Basic, Steady Grip for extra accuracy, Resilience Ace against Flashbangs, Bullseye for some armor gating, and Scavenger. Yep, so that's all I have. Oh yeah, concussion grenades, you can use whatever grenades you want, and electric brass knuckles. Yep, so that's all I have. That's all I have for today is, like I said, I actually redid yesterday's stream because I kind of screwed up with yesterday's stream by actually, which I actually had a mod on. Actually, in fact, I think humans are not as powerful as bots on average. So yeah, definitely go and claim your mask if you haven't for this week. I've already gotten my Mega Optimus Prime. Alright, thank you guys for watching. I'm ending the stream here, and I'll see you guys in my next video.